Upcoming Nollywood film Falling is about to hit the big screens, and we have filmmaker Uduak Isong join us via telephone to shed more light about the production of this drama. Hello and thank you for joining us. Your new film Falling is set to premiere soon. What would you say excites you the most about making this movie?
Falling was, it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind for a long time. The best part for me, I think, was working with the team that I worked with and the sets and the cast and crew. When I say that, in recent times, our films have not been as very drama-driven, and Falling is very drama-driven, so I'm very excited about that.
Share with us the inspiration behind the storyline.
I wanted to make a story about an older couple, a love story about them. That's really what Falling is about. But I didn't think that they would be able to sustain it. So that's why the main story is actually the supporting story in my mind, even though it doesn't look that way in the film. So what I did was to use the older couple to tell their own story, but the story is really about, I feel that they are often ignored, and I wanted to tell a story about a man struggling with age and a woman and the expectations of a woman in society.
Now, in the director's chair is Niya Kimolayo. Now, I know there's usually this battle between scriptwriters and directors because of changes and believabilities. But tell us how much of that transpired between yourself and Niyi during the final treatment of the script?
Yeah, we went back and forth a few times, and we were lucky. We'd had a lot of time to prepare for the script before the shoot. So we didn't fight as much as we normally would. But we argued over a few things. We argued about he felt that I was coming from a feminist point of view, and he thought that we were not being fair enough to the man, and there was all of that back and forth. But because we had talked about it for a long time, before we started the shoot, we had agreed on many things.
Let's talk about the cast of Falling, especially the lead character, which is played by newbie Adesua Etomi. What convinced you to cast her in that role, and what can you tell us about the delivery on the job? I mean, her delivery on the job.
Okay, first of all, I wanted a newbie. I think that if you're doing something very emotional, it's important to use a new person so that it's believable to the audience. If I had gone with an older actress, because they've done like loads of movies, people have seen them in almost every situation. And so I feel that sometimes it's difficult for people to think that, I saw you do this now. It's the same thing, even if she delivers it really well. Now, for the choice of when I started to write it, I saw Adesua, because I was privileged to be on the audition table when Adesua was auditioning for Knocking on Heaven's Door. And so I liked her immediately. And then when I also saw the movie, I thought that she gave a great performance, and that's basically why I went with Adesua.
Finally, what message will people take from this movie?
It's open. It's very open-ended. I don't know. I think that the director said that I made a movie for a woman. I'm not sure. I think that there's something. It's basically about love. It's the love story of not the father and the mother, and also this young couple. So it's about standing. The story is about a man who they were the best couple, and then he falls into a coma. So it's a question of should she pull the plug, or should she wait till as long as she can wait. So it's a question of how long do you hold on for your loved one. So it's for people to make up their questions and answer it themselves. It's open-ended for me.
Thank you so much for speaking with us, Uduak. It's been a pleasure.